Hello everyone, I'm Yuxuan Zhao. Welcome to my channel today. Today I would like to talk about Mozart Sonata K.311, the first movement. This sonata was composed in 1777. It was the period that Mozart became a mature composer of piano. So this sonata is very popular and famous in many recitals and competitions all over the world. You can hear many people play this sonata in some big activities. For me, I also use this sonata in some competitions, so that's why I would like to share my own ideas and thoughts about how to play in this sonata. And also, I would like to discuss about how to overcome those technical and touching difficulties and problems occurred in this movement. Mozart used a D major chord to open the whole sonata, I think which indicates the character of the sonata is very positive, active, and sunny. There is one point I would like to talk about the first chord, because as the first note of the first movement, which is very important for performance. Because I heard some students' performance, they play the first chord very loud, because they want to make the character of the music more excited. But please be careful, because what we are playing is a Mozart sonata. It's a classicism music. So please don't play the touching of the first chord very rude and very aggressive. It will make the music sound more like a Bartok or Prokofiev music. But I don't mean that I suggest you to play the first chord softer, because if you play the first chord not confirmed enough, you will lose the excited character of the music. So my suggestion is just be careful and prepare and think more before you play the first chord. There is another important point, is that Mozart wrote a quarter rest after the first chord. But I heard some people didn't do this. They don't leave their hands after the first chord. They just stay their hands on the keyboard for 2 beats, which is really not good, because the rest has its own meaning. And I think Mozart wants the music effect sounds like performance suddenly stop the first chord, and then have a little one beat to prepare for the third beat. So I think this preparation is crucial. This ornamental note is also important, this E sharp, because this note can make the first sentence sound more like a question, and it hasn't finished. So just do more preparation work and more timing work when you play the Mozart. It will be better. Then we can see that the first melody has repeated again. So we all know that repeating means emphasizing the emotion. So I suggest you guys to play the fourth bar, the theme that more excited and with more direction of the music going. So we can make the difference between the first bar and the repeating bar. Now let's go to the second theme. The theme here has changed to A major. But an interesting thing is that although it's in a major key, the music is very sensitive and even a little sad here. The reason is because Mozart adding some chromatic notes into the melody. Now, I would like to first play the melody without the adding chromatic note. And now I would like to add the chromatic notes into the melody, which is written on the score. So those adding chromatic notes make the melody more sensitive and more beautiful and even more entangled. So my suggestion is that playing this part with more preparation on those special notes, which will be helpful for us to make this musical effect. And then the left hand here is also important because I have heard so many students play the left hand not legato enough. I would like to imitate the way that they are playing. The problem is that they lift their fingers so high. So that's why they can't play this the left hand legato enough. My method is that first we practice the left hand lonely and slowly. And then keep your all fingers very low and very close on the keyboard. And play them like a melody. Which can help us to avoid to hit the keyboard like hammer. Also, use your wrist is also important when you play legato things. I think if you move your wrist following the direction of where the music going will be helpful. Both these two ways would be beneficial and crucial for us to play the left hand good enough. Now the next section, the character has changed to exciting again, and so the touching should also be changed. So I suggest you guys to play this part more staccato in your touching, and now the touching is totally in an opposite way. Of course, we also need to practice here very slowly, but now we need to lift your finger very higher and use more fingertips to hit the keyboard. And then gradually increase the speed. And finally, we can play the right hand with more clarity. And also be careful about the left hand. which is another important thing I would like to discuss about Mozart's music. Actually, I suggest my students to listen more opera composed by Mozart. Especially before you practice Mozart Sonata, listening more his opera. Because we have found so many musical ideas and elements in the sonata, which is from his singing or sung opera works. For example, in the left hand, the same melody occurs in 4 positions. So if you listen more opera, we can imagine this 4 melody are singing by 4 singers in 4 voices. For example, we can imagine that this is a woman and this is a man, and this is a girl, and this is an old man. So which can help us to do more color and more interesting characters on the sonata. The same thing happened on the last 2 bars in the first movement. Actually, I would like to imagine the top voice like a soprano, and the lower voice like a mezzo soprano, and they combine together, so we can imagine these are 2 singers, they sing together. So this first movement is very interesting because we can see that in the first chord, it begins with a very big and very positive way. But in the ending, it's kind of very sensitive and very soft, very beautiful. So please do this interesting contrasting between the personality of the beginning and the ending. So that's all what I would like to discuss today. Thank you.